Hello everyone, I'm RecV5.
And I'm Sandman99.
And we're back with Madden NFL 2005 Crusaders franchise, Year 2, Week 4.
Yes, and last week, Danny Jones broke the backs of... who was it we were playing? I can't remember now.
Yeah, I don't know, we just ground them into paste.
Yeah. Well, we'll have a look here. The runners, right? And player of the week, free safety Danny Jones was AFC defensive player of the week.
Damn, this man has moved from position to position to position.
Yeah, well, he was cornerback 3 in your scheme, but in my scheme, I put him at free safety.
Yeah.
And actually, the free safety 2 is a pretty key player in my scheme of things. So.
And it doesn't really matter if he can tackle or not.
That's right. Although he does get a fair number of tackles still. But anyway, here we go. Our next game, week 4, we're up against the Miami Guppies.
Yep, the Guppies. And
the Miami Guppies used to be an offensive team, but it appears that they've done a 180 and they are now a defensive team.
Yeah, apparently.
So, and it looks as though they have actually improved over season 1 a fair bit too. So this might be an interesting matchup, because usually these guys are kind of pushovers, right?
Yeah, well, they must have gotten a lot of good draft picks or something, because they're usually a pretty crap team.
Yeah. Yeah, at least from what I can remember anyway. I usually walk all over these guys, but it may be a different case against them this time around.
Quite possibly.
We wait for the game slot.
There you go.
This old technology where it has to check the game slot every single time you load anything.
Hey man, it's not so bad.
Yeah. Look at this. All of their key players are all defensive players. And for us, the key players are quarterback Bo Jenkins, right end Ben French, and halfback Pete Clark.
See, Bo Jenkins does this real well.
Yeah, you're pantomiming the handing the ball off again. Yeah, that's a key position. Ball hander offer.
That's right. Although we dropped to second in the league in rushing yardage.
Well, we're also second in the league in points scored. Wow, it's raining in Miami.
Oh, that means it's going to be harder to throw passes. Might also be more fumble prone, but probably definitely harder to throw passes.
Yeah, well, you know, you don't really throw very many passes in a game anyway.
Bad things happen when you go to the air.
Can line up the scoreboard. This guy can do it all. The scary thing is, he's getting better with each game.
Yeah, he's getting better at handing the ball off with each game.
He's got some good ones to throw to.
So now that we know about the quarterback, let's talk about the guys he throws to. And the first receiver that comes to mind is this one. They've been able to put up huge numbers against some of the best. In this game, they proved to be...
I don't know, do we really put up huge numbers with him?
Well, when I'm throwing the ball, yes. But when you're running the ball, no, not so much.
They're liable to pull something.
And let's go to the field for the coin toss.
And we get to call it. And we call something. And we won the toss, so we're going to elect to defend this end.
All right.
Both teams eager to get today's action started, so let's go.
Okay, and we will set up our audibles.
Offense first.
Yep, the big O first.
Big O little D?
Yeah, well, you know, that's usually how that goes, but...
Nah.
But we'll see.
You know what Ray Lewis always says?
Yeah.
Offense wins championships.
Well, I don't know. I mean, the defense was pretty prominent in last week's game. I mean, we did force 3 turnovers, right? One of them leading directly to a touchdown.
Yep. See, all I got to do is hand the ball off repeatedly, and you just got to get picks to bring me closer to the goal line.
Yeah, I'm just going to have a look at the competition's receiving group here just to see what I'm up against. So I've got one pretty fast guy. And then a wide receiver 4 is a pretty fast guy too, by the looks of it. I don't know whether 90 is fast enough to run past our cornerbacks or not.
It's hard to say.
But anyway, okay. We'll go with... of course, we've got to have those. We'll go with this first. Start off, I guess. And if they throw one over our heads, then we'll have to rethink things.
All right.
It's just that it's a little easier to defend the run when you're not backing everybody up all the time.
Yep.
So we'll start off that way. And I guess you'll start off by kicking it away.
Yeah, to the left.
Like usual.
Because I always kick it to the left.
I know, so do I.
It's just easier that way. Easier to kick it to the left.
Actually, the reason that I started doing that is because for some reason in this game, when you have a cupcake team, all the coverage guys on the right are all the lower echelon offense guys, like the 4th and 5th string receivers and stuff like that.
Oh.
And the guys on the left, I've noticed, are the defensive players, right?
Oh, see, I just kick it to the left because I suck ass at kicking and I tend to shank it to the left.
Well, I kick it to the left because that's the side that all the defensive coverage guys are on, right? So I'm looking for better tacklers in the kickoff coverage, right?
Yep.
They have great size and quickness up front. That allows them to hold up against the run while also giving them the speed to rush the passer when they drop back to pass.
Wow, they're coming out in this already?
Yeah, shotgun empty backfield, wow.
Drops back. He surveys the field, gets rid of it. And he drops the pass.
I don't think that had too much of a chance.
No, well, we had quite a few guys back there in coverage, so even if he caught it, he wasn't going to go anywhere.
I think it all comes down to this secondary. They don't have great team speed, so they have to keep everything.
And the thing is, no
front.
matter what kind of front I put out there, I've always got 5 defensive backs, well off the line of scrimmage, right?
They're shit-talking your pass defense.
Are they?
They are.
Pressure, throwing.
Well, it seemed to work okay that time.
Well, don't forget that your advisors also tell you that you need to and think about improving your linebacking group.
Yeah, well,
They always say that, but you need to think about improving your linebacking group.
I've always been a defensive line and secondary guy, though, right?
Here's the kick.
Like I've always placed more emphasis on pass coverage and pressure.
And improving your linebacking group?
And the linebackers tend to be just, sort of secondary, right?
Yep.
For me, anyway. Which is not to say I haven't had, some teams where a linebacker, one or more linebackers are important players on the team, but...
Oh, he went for the legs. I was going to run over him and he went low.
Yeah, he went low. I wonder if that's part of the guessing game too, right? If you were to... Oh, I guess you can't jump. There is no jumping in this game, right?
That's right. There's no juke button in this game anymore. Although, thank God for that, because the juke button actually made you more fumble prone.
Did it?
And so whenever I go back and play another Madden, I'm always like pressing the juke button by accident and fumbling the ball.
In motion.
Well, we can't have any of that here. Well, look at that. Almost got away. He just lost his balance and fell down after breaking the tackle. Eh?
Yep. Yeah, that was all open field up there.
Yeah. Yeah, he sort of caromed off that guy, but then couldn't keep his balance afterwards.
Probably would have been a touchdown.
Yeah, maybe. Eh? Oh, yeah, they had a guy slip a block there again.
Ah, well.
Well, here comes the inevitable third down pass.
You know what? We'll line up in this.
Gonna look for a slant, maybe?
They have to reach the 33 to convert.
Oh, it looks like they're going to come out there in a zone defense.
Oh, okay. Well, you never know. Maybe you'll catch them unawares if they roll that safety down. Yes, they are. Oh, he dropped it. Oh, well. That'll make him think twice about doing that.
Well, not so much. I mean, they did actually technically successfully defend that.
Yeah.
In spite of the fact that the guy dropped it.
Yeah, the receiver defended it successfully for them by not catching the pass when he was open, right? I mean, I've seen that guy come more open than that on that place at times, but he was still open enough he should have caught that.
See, look at this. The field is well watered, so we're not going to get any big bounces on those punts.
Yeah. I think I'm going to switch to this side here, and I'm going to think that they're going to try to run, maybe. No.
Rolling out to his right. Launches it deep to the left.
Everybody's back there to defend that one.
Yep.
Going deep against double coverage.
That wasn't even double coverage so much as it was triple coverage almost.
Nail it. Jones takes him down at the 16. About 7 yards there. So they need about 3 here. Nayland, the lone back. Drops back. With the pass.
Well, looks like the good old Ben French there playing the short zone in the middle managed to knock it away.
Yeah, he really was real active on that play.
I kind of wondered if I should play pass on that play or not, but then I remembered that they pass like 90% of the time on third down and less than 5, so.
Yep.
So I played pass.
Ooh, oh.
Well, he managed to catch it.
And you got a return, wow.
Yep. Get the start on their side of the field.
So we have 1st and 10 here. Directing traffic.
All right, Easley, you got that guy.
Yeah, you just need to have them make that wall for you.
Hand off to the tailback.
And they don't have to hold on to the blocks very long when this guy's running because he's so fast, right?
Yep.
On the play. They have to reach the 33 to convert. Calling an audible now. Jenkins with a man in motion. Clark.
Oh, that safety is...
That's okay. You got a nice run out of that anyway.
If the defense keeps giving up runs like that for 1st down, they'll have to make some adjustments to slow this guy down.
1st and 10. Looks like he's changing the play.
Well, they've completely changed what they were doing now.
Gets the pass off.
I totally didn't read that right. I should have thrown it to Marshall.
Or Coleman on the left.
He's got great recovery speed.
Oh, well.
He can catch up to the ball, even if he's caught out of position. That time he was right there.
Of course, by the looks of it, I didn't see Marshall on the right, but by the looks of Coleman, if he'd have caught that pass, you'd have gotten 2 or 3 yards. So it wouldn't really have made that much of a difference anyway. But
drops back, surveying the field, guns it left side. He's inside.
Oh,
Franklin
so close.
At the 2.
Because the next pass you throw when it looks like that, well, what's 2 yards here or there, right?
Yep.
2 more yards and they'll be in the end zone.
Now this might work.
I don't know. That's a toss play? It's
Yep.
pretty tough to make anything on the toss play. It's going to be a foot race to the sideline, I guess.
Oh!
Yep. And that guy's faster. That guy's faster
terrible.
than you. If you'd have had your speed guy in there, maybe you would have made it. But,
Well, maybe we'll just throw a pass in the end zone.
well, it's only second down. I mean,
Jenkins with a man in motion.
Linebacker on Clark.
yeah. Yeah, but we just saw what happened with linebacker on Clark on the previous play, right?
Looking for a receiver with the throw. This pass is incomplete.
I think he hit him, actually. It hit Clark, and he just didn't catch it.
Yeah, that's because he had that guy's arm wrapped around his head, right? Apparently, so long as you don't grab the face mask, it's okay to put a player in a headlock. Right? Because putting a player in a headlock is technically not face masking, I guess.
Rowe comes in motion. Drops
Oh,
back.
shit. I went and snapped that and double pressed the button by accident.
Yeah.
I hate that.
Frustrating thing to have happen.
That's a problem that I had in another game that we played recently, where I press the thing and I just go to snap it and the button bounces and I just end up double pressing the button.
Oh, well. At least you made the field goal. There was no guarantee that you were going to complete a pass on that anyway.
I don't know. I can't look at it now, but I think with the man coverage there and the little corner under out route on the left, I'd have been able to do it with Coleman, as long as he caught it.
Well, there's lots of ifs involved there.
Hey, now don't cast doubt on me.
From the 7-yard line. Forced a 3 and out on the offense's last possession.
Well,
So they have 1st and 10 here. Closing in.
oh, I almost got one there. Did you see that?
Just gotta close your hands, Danny
Yeah,
Jones.
just watch this. You see this? This is a reverse, actually, because usually I hit the safety toward the side I'm pass rushing from.
Yep.
But I did this one in like it's a reverse version of it, right? And look at that. Wow. He had every chance to catch that.
Yeah, he went and backhanded it
Oh,
instead.
how disappointing.
Come on, Danny Jones.
That's a couple of times he's had his hands on the ball again already in this game.
Well, hopefully with any luck.
Oh, broken tackle.
Well, good thing Jones was there because there was a lineman downfield blocking that safety.
Yeah.
Jones was the last man back.
Well, that's what happens, right? You get those phony baloney broken tackles, and then all of a sudden they're scoring a touchdown even though they shouldn't have been able to, right?
This guy can scramble.
Yeah, he was gone so quickly I didn't even see him go.
Yeah, the defense just couldn't converge in time. Now they'll have a whole new set of downs.
That must have been like a called sneak or something because he sure got through there in a hurry.
I think it was.
Nayland, the lone setback. Throwing short to his left.
Well, that went straight into the dirt.
The incomplete pass bringing up 2nd
Well, we
down.
got some pretty good pressure there, right? We managed to collapse the line back into him. You know, I'm keep playing as if they're going to run the ball. Like, maybe I should start.
In the backfield. He gets
Okay, well, maybe I don't need to.
number
Oh,
95.
and they got a holding penalty.
Yeah, so I could accept the penalty and it'll be 2nd and 20, or, yeah, okay, we'll do that.
They'll get him for holding here.
Didn't really see a hold on that one. That could be one of
Right?
those
I've been
penalties.
playing it like I'm expecting a run, so, like, I've been going to the strong side quite a bit.
Yep. But now you won't have to.
Well, maybe.
Drops back. Under pressure.
Crunch.
To the outside. Wade stopped.
Travis
Right
Wade.
in the backfield. He got in there for his first tackle. He caught the pass but didn't go
Well,
anywhere.
I think I'm going to put a dime package on here because I'm fairly certain that we can probably expect a pass here.
Yeah, they'd need to throw a bomb in order to make a first down here.
Yeah.
Anthony will work out of the shotgun. With the throw.
Oh.
Behind him,
Well, they tried, but it wasn't going anywhere. Not with all those red jerseys around.
Well, he didn't have enough time to throw that ball deep anyways, right? Like, that was thrown into that little seam that happens between the hook zone and the deep zone.
Yeah, where they run the tight end all the time.
Yeah, so it'll get you about 15 yards, but if you need 22, well, it's not going to help you much, right?
Yep.
Here's the kick.
Oh, wow, look at this. They're kicking it away from me, like, all the time here.
Yeah, they've got a really good punter by the seeming of things.
Yeah. They seem to be able to place it on the field, like, just far enough that I can't get to it.
Jenkins sends a man in motion. Hands it off to the back. He has room. The 40. Nixon makes the
If only I could run him over.
Fresh set of downs after
Well, that's okay. A 12 or 13 yard gain on the ground is a good
Holding
thing.
their blocks and allowing him to get a good run for a first down.
Well, you know what they say, bad things happen when you go to the air.
Yeah.
We'll kill him with field goals.
Allen.
Whoa, that time only his speed is what allowed you to not lose any yards there.
Yeah, well, that defensive end is really a fast guy, ain't he?
Yeah, well, you were running to the short side of the field there too, right? And he was able to just keep you contained until you ran out of room.
Oh, that's okay. We'll have lots of blocking now.
Calling an audible now.
Or maybe maybe
I
not.
think I accidentally reversed that, actually. That'd
Did
be
you?
my bad.
Ah,
Yeah. I think that's what happened there.
yeah, well, it definitely looked like a broken play of some sort.
Third and long.
Yeah, you can't reverse these formations. Just doesn't work. I was looking at that, I'm like, huh, that looks funny.
Dime package.
Well, we might be able to get something over to Mills, because I think the corner just moved over to cover Clark.
Yeah, there's two guys lined up in front of him. They're standing one on top of the other, I think, though. Or maybe there was only one guy there. Yeah. And you
Scripted overthrow.
him. Yeah.
The scripted
It was
overthrow.
an overthrow.
One thing you
An
never want to do is
overthrow.
look at the rush. You want to keep
Just
your
imagine
eyes
how bad that
downfield.
pass would have been if you didn't have, like, pass accuracy of 95 or whatever it is that he's got.
Oh, God. I've seen passes go, like, flying way past the guy.
This one is shallow and short.
Be a good one.
Well, so long as it rolls a little.
There we go.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Carswell is just heading up the field.
Yeah. Heading the other way.
It's first and 10.
Well, if they ain't gonna make an attempt to go pick it up, I'll just use it to run the clock. I don't care.
Nail it. Backfield. Crosses it left.
They like their toss plays, these guys, by the looks of it.
1 yard gain on that play.
I mean, that's just kind of the AI running game there. They run toss plays for no gain or small gain, and then they throw in a play-action pass or 6.
Yep. Hey, get back on side there. What are you doing?
Gets the pass off. He hits his receiver. And he
I think he was onside there. They caught him mid-weird linebacker pointy jumpy animation.
Yeah, I was a little worried there. I thought he was going to jump offside, but
first and 10.
That's the one good thing about defensive ends here is they don't do that.
Stops him for negative yardage.
Wow, that's like 600 pounds of guy.
Perfect position to make a play.
He's all about it.
well, I think we were ready for him.
At 100%, and he's got the experience to diagnose plays very quickly.
Like, when you see that much guy coming at you, you just kneel on the ground.
The quarterback gets set with only one back behind him. With the throw, this one falls incomplete. Perry.
Well, somebody was active in the... Oh, it was Perry active in the flat zone there.
Big play.
Yep.
That was another one right there.
is the 5th play of this drive. Here are the numbers when it comes to third down conversions.
Third down is when
Wow,
you want your
our
players
third
to
down
dig
efficiency
deep and
sucks
make a
ass in this
play.
game.
When you convert, it gives your defense a little extra rest, and it gives your offense a fresh set of downs to work with.
And he makes the
Broken tackle. But then he's not going to break that one.
Nope.
At the 33.
He was trying to make something happen.
Yeah.
Come on, punter. Stop being so good at your job.
Yeah. You need him to kick it right at the returner.
Here's the punt.
Well, at least I can field this one. I can't run it back, but
So they have 1st and 10 here. They give it to the halfback. Lincoln with the stop. At the
So I went around that guy
33-yard line.
because he was on the inside.
yeah, but the cornerback came in and got you.
Yeah.
Second down and 9 to go.
Oh, and that'll be the end of the quarter.
But that's why I don't, in my defense, I don't man lock a lot. And I leave the corners out wide because I want them out there to contain those wide runs. Eh?
Yep.
Number 47.
Oh,
That time.
Boom! That is big-time football.
Oh, well, that makes for a little bit shorter pass on third down.
Find some room
Yep.
And break loose into the secondary.
Now it's 3rd and 6 coming up. The defense lines up in the nickel.
Well, it looks like some kind of man lock kind of a situation.
with one deep maybe.
Yeah.
Surveying the field.
If he can catch up to it. Oh, now he dropped it. Oh.
Oh, come on, man.
Well, I guess you're punting now.
Oh.
Maybe next time stick with the slant. Throw the long bomb on second down when you have another try.
I mean, that was totally the right call, though.
Yeah, I know. I have to admit that was totally the right call. I'm not going to criticize you for going deep.
Here's the kick.
But just the same, though, isn't that funny how he can catch that pass again and again unless it's third down, right?
Still got away a decent return.
Yeah, nobody was even hitting him. That was all hands. He just
Yep,
doesn't have it.
That was. He just doesn't have any hands. That's what it is.
The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him. Tucks it away. He with the tackle at the 33-yard line. And they went with a run on that play.
Yeah, well, I figure maybe we'll change gears here. We'll do dive plays and slant passes.
Uh-huh.
Just feed them a steady diet of dive plays and slant passes.
Again, look at the ball. And he just got level.
Yeah, you know that whole deal about...
Oh, look at this. Now they're coming out with the goal line D, or offense here.
They're like, we're going to run the ball, damn it.
Yep, they are.
3rd and 2 coming up here.
Oh, I couldn't move over into the hole.
Number 20. Takes
Wow, that was almost a touchdown.
Yeah, I couldn't get off of my blocker there, right? He just held on to me.
And it was well executed. They hit their blocks and the back found the right hole to get down the field and pick up the
They're really
first down.
feeding you a steady diet of the run in this game, actually.
Yeah, they're running a little bit.
They came out passing, but they seem to change gears.
pass on 1st down.
I say that, and then they throw a pass.
On the money. Wade pulls him down at the 48-yard line.
Oh, that was a pretty conventional way to play that.
Ball at about
Yeah,
midfield.
I'm not going to complain about that.
They'll go from the I formation. Against the run. He's
Well, and now you got that yardage back on him again.
Yep.
So now they'll throw that
Yeah, he was.
wide receiver cross under in order to get 15 yards.
Fast first step. He can explode through the hole. But he needs a
Well,
line
we'll see
to
about
make
that.
little crease or cutback lane to break free.
Anthony from the shotgun, throwing short to the right side.
Oh,
Or
I
they'll
thought,
throw a screen.
yeah, I thought they were going to leave the halfback in the block, and they threw a screen to him instead.
Yeah, they really snapped that ball quick, too.
Yeah, they didn't wait very long for the blocking to develop, right?
Van will come in now to punt it away.
But that's the thing about the screen plays, too, is that the only screen plays that I've really seen work at all are kind of those wide receiver screens that you developed, where you're using eligible receivers as blockers, and your offensive linemen basically just pass block, right?
Yeah.
Because,
and that way you just fire it out there real quick.
when they screen block, then they don't block very well, and they often don't get out to where they're supposed to get anyway, right?
Makes the play at the 39.
Watch this one.
Look at this. This guy tried to hit stick me,
Yeah.
and he missed.
Well, Marshall's too big, eh? He's trying to hit stick somebody that weighed probably like 50 or 60 pounds more than him. I see your passing is really going like crazy today, too, eh?
Is it?
2
I
of
got
8?
no idea.
You're 2 of 8?
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, we've had some problems, right? We knew it was going to be a problem game with the rain.
Yeah.
Hand it off to the back.
Oh, look at this nice run. You only had one man to beat.
Clark really covered some ground there.
The offense won
Well, he
the
made
battle
the
of
smart play and went low there,
right
too.
off the line. I'll tell you, when your guys up front are playing this well, running the ball is a whole lot easier.
Looks like he's changing the play. Hand it off.
Well, you managed to get some good blocking over on that side.
39-yard
Yep.
line. He could be seeing more carries after that game.
If the defense is looking to force these guys out of their game plan, they're going to need to attack the ball carrier and punish him every time.
Jenkins with a man in motion. They give it to the hand.
Yeah, you can see the tight end moved out, so that gap was unusually big. Did you see that?
No, I didn't.
On the right? Yeah, when you motioned the wide receiver out, the tight end took like a half a step out to his right.
Third down.
And it left one of those, like you see the size of that gap?
Yep.
Yeah. Right.
Boy, oh boy.
And guess where that linebacker came through?
Gee, I wonder why.
You
I wonder why
that's-
that happened.
Well, that was what you call a scripted event.
Come out on a dime package.
But throw the slant, get the first down.
Throws it. He hits
Mills will catch it.
Yeah.
stops him at the 29.
Now, this is one heck of a play. Look at it. You're in a hole here on third down, and they come through with this perfect play that gets them a first and keeps the drive going.
You know, you can definitely tell that some of these things are just, they happen by design, right? You know, when you see things like that where that tight end moves out and just very obligingly opens a huge gap in the line for that guy to run through.
Dropping back to pass on first down. With the throw,
Well, that was easy.
Yeah, yeah, that linebacker was playing a hard flat by the looks of it, and he just moved right out of there.
They convert for the first down on that throw.
What a throw.
But he is in between a rock and a hard place because he can't cover both of those guys, right?
Yep.
So if he'd have stayed in the middle, you could have thrown it to the other guy instead.
Jenkins with a man in motion.
So we either got a safety or whatever on Clark. Maybe that's a cornerback.
Throwing on first down.
Everybody got the crap jammed out of them.
To the end zone.
Yeah, it was a. I think it was a safety on Clark there.
Yeah.
It's fine. That's fine. We'll just try something
Well,
else.
that was the jam that made that work, though, and all of your receivers got jammed, not just... Like, usually if they try to do that, one or maybe two of them will at least
Changing the play now.
get out of there, you know, cleanly, but they
Looks like he's
managed to
changing the
jam all of them at the same time,
the man in motion.
which is kind of funny.
I just went and got myself a delay game penalty.
Yeah, there's no point in starting that motion.
Yeah, well, I mean, you know what? I don't think that was going anywhere anyways. I have to be honest with you.
Yeah.
I think that play was just hopeless from the get-go.
Well, better to use the timeout than take the penalty, right? Remembering that you've got 3 seconds, 2, 1.
Oh, fuck, I went and did the double tap thing again. I hate that.
Yeah.
They gotta make these buttons stiffer. That's what they gotta do. That's what they gotta do. Because it seems like all the time I press the button extra hard and then the button bounces and I get 2 of them.
Jenkins with a man in motion.
Okay, now we got a linebacker on Clark.
Looking downfield, throws it.
Oh!
And he dropped it.
Come on, man.
Wow.
Unbelievable.
Well, now you know how I felt in some of those games last season.
33 yards away.
You know what?
You're going to bench him for dropping the
I'm
pass.
going to bench
are
him.
you?
That's one pass too many.
The kick is up. The rookie sends it sailing through.
He's definitely got an NFL leg on him.
The visiting team are ready to
We'll just
kick
play
this
Allen
one.
all game long.
Booming kick downfield. From the 5-yard line.
Well, it's particularly frustrating when they drop a pass that costs you a touchdown, right?
But we've had drop passes all over the place in this game.
Yep. Yeah, it's been tough for you today.
Nailing.
Oh, see that? I shut that lane off for him, and then he was able to cut the other way, right?
Well, ideally, sometimes when that happens, there'll be another guy there to fill the gap. Unfortunately, that time there wasn't, but hey, you know what? At least you had 2 guys there to make the tackle.
Heck, on a given play, a defensive lineman can get blocked by the guard.
Sometimes you just can't do any better than that.
Running back coming at him full speed.
With the throw, this one falls
Pass defense.
big hit to
Yeah.
cause the incompletion.
Yeah, when you get hit by a defensive end when you're trying to catch the ball, well,
You don't hold on to it.
whoops.
Looking for room.
Oh, yeah.
Great fake.
Oh, look at that. Short zone guy again.
Didn't even look like they had anything going deep on that side anyways.
Yeah, it looks like they were trying to do play action and then some kind of a short pass. But McGrady's too smart to be taken in by that.
Yeah, the 33-year-old defensive tackle or whatever the hell he is.
Yeah.
Here's the kick
Ugh.
from the 38.
Every time I see that.
He picks up a few yards on the return.
All right, we're going to go back to the run game here.
First and 10.
We're going to run the ball.
That's about all you've been able to do today.
That's all I can usually do.
Sends a man in motion. Aimed it off to the back. Simpson stops him for
Now that guy came from the middle.
That's now 3
Yeah, it looked to me like they had you outnumbered on that side just because the whole, like everybody on the defense seemed to flow in that direction.
Well, I had to do something though because they start you with such a limited amount of time off the.
Well, they didn't really
ball
show
exchange.
they didn't really show you that they were going to do that either. I think that was some kind of a design blitz, right?
Hand it off. The 50. Excellent with the stop at the 42.
We're gonna get those yards.
Big gain there.
He's got rare vision. Patience for a young
Yeah, you
back.
just had to lose a couple yards first, right?
No more time for what's his nuts in this game at all. I don't care if he gets displeased.
So they have first and 10 here.
Yeah, catch the ball when I throw it to you or you don't get the play, right?
That's right. All right, we're gonna give it to Parkman here. I can probably throw slants here too.
Well, it's too late now.
Number 86. Leslie is the guy.
Well, that worked out pretty well.
Down at
Well, like I said, if you can avoid losing yards on first down, even if all you get is a short gain, that's better than you know, like going to a -2 or -3, right?
Yep.
Because that way, when you eventually do reach a third down situation here, now you've got a lot of options, right? You're not forced to throw a longer pass. You can, you know, either try to run the ball or you can throw a curl play or something like that, right?
Yeah, we'll try to throw the curl play. We'll throw it to Marshall.
I didn't see anything wrong with that run setup, actually, but okay.
Oh, we'll throw it to Allen.
The thing about throwing a pass on third down is that a lot of times that's when receivers seem to drop them, right?
Yeah, pretty much. But hey, what can you do?
Run.
We're moving now.
Yeah.
I just didn't like how wide that corner was. If he'd have been blitzing, it would have shut down the outside run.
I don't understand how that exchange cannot be completed there.
Yeah, that's an outside defensive end too.
Because you know what? The exchange should be completed right there. He takes the ball from you and it's gone, right?
Should be.
There's absolutely no way. That guy's still 2 yards away. Right? Like, how is that even possible? The ball's in that guy's stomach already.
Nope. We just kept that ball, apparently.
I don't know. That's garbage. It makes me want to put my hands around the neck of whoever decided that that kind of thing could even be possible in this game. Like, really.
Yeah, it is pretty bullshit.
You know, I'm not going to say I'm a football expert or whatever, but I mean, I've been watching football on TV since about the mid-1970s.
And you know that doesn't
And I
happen.
have never seen that happen, ever.
That happens to me all the time. All the time.
Yeah.
Repeatedly victimized.
Looks like he's calling an audible. Dropping back. Gets the pass off.
Oh, he caught it this time. How
Yep.
about that?
Yeah, what ended up happening there was something real interesting, too. If we take a look at this replay, that guy, coverage guy there, is on this guy.
Yep.
And he actually trades off to him, but by that time, the ball's already in the air, and it's too late. It's too difficult to make up that distance.
He's outside, and the only way he can stop the pass is if he's inside, right?
That's right, or if he hits me hard enough to make me drop it.
Yeah.
Now they're 8 yards away from finishing this drive with a touchdown.
Well, okay, I guess this is what we're doing then.
Oh, well. Scan left to right. Because if that guy covering Mills turns to the inside of the field, you've got an easy touchdown there.
Yep.
Looking down
And he didn't, but that's okay.
Lincoln makes the tackle.
Yeah, now we can test out our rushing game. And you know what? Maybe I can get some
Ball on the
Parkman
line.
toss.
And the ninth play of this drive. Just over a minute still
Or
to
not.
go.
Yeah, actually, that looks not bad.
Yeah, maybe.
If you motion Golston over to the right to pick up that linebacker.
Jenkins sends a man in motion.
Oh, he's kind of far out there, but hopefully he will.
Well, we'll snap it while he's in motion.
Yeah, that doesn't always work either, right? He might just end up missing the guy. Nope, he got him.
Number 86.
Parkman gets his touchdown.
I think that where he stopped, I think he would have been out too wide, right?
I agree.
But when you snapped it when he was just in that spot right there, well, I mean, it's obvious that that's the guy he has to block. There isn't anyone else downfield for him to go after, right?
No, I think the reason why that works is because Golston is actually technically the left tight end because this is built out of a single back big.
Oh,
and
okay.
Parkman is the right tight end.
I see.
And so that's why that works that way, and that's why he stands a little more to the outside, but at least you can motion them either way,
Comes in to attempt the
which is
point.
not something that you can do if you build that out of the typical full house formation. I don't
Yeah.
know why they made it like that, you just can't do it.
Yeah.
But that's a pretty big touchdown. Sorry I didn't use more time.
Oh, well, that's okay. Like I said, you score when you can, how you can, right?
Yep.
Especially in this game where you seem to have been getting some bad breaks and stuff like that. Like,
you know, things have been going pretty smooth since I sat someone's ass on the bench.
From the 6-yard line.
well, sometimes maybe that's what it takes.
The defense forced the punt the last time after 3 plays.
I mean, I'll be honest, I like Allen better anyways. We're just sitting here shit-talking Pete Clark now.
Backing off.
Well, he's got a tight end on that side, but
From the shotgun. Passing on first down.
Oh, that guy tried to stick his hand in there, he just missed.
yeah, that was Ben French playing the short zone over there.
Nice read, finding the receiver who was in single coverage. So they have 1st and 10 here. Calling an audible now. The quarterback gets set with only one back behind him. Dropping back to pass on 1st down.
Gotcha!
That forces them to call a timeout, too.
Yeah.
He's sacking the quarterback is a good
Ball on their
thing.
own 33.
Yep. Gotta like it.
Dropping back. Surveying the field. A little off target, but caught. Number 20 with the stop at the 43. Looks like he's calling an audible.
Oh, now they're gonna call a timeout.
They have no timeouts left.
Whoop.
I bet you they're going to be looking to throw a long pass and then get into field goal range here, huh?
Maybe. I don't know how many timeouts do they have left.
This
I don't
team
think
has
they
to
have any.
start converting on 3rd down if they're going to be successful.
With the throw.
Oh man!
The circus has come to town.
Yeah.
Deliver the ball
Wow.
out there quickly, but it has to be catchable. You got to use some touch.
Well, I guess if the offensive players can't catch, the defensive players definitely can't either, right?
Yep.
Here's the punt.
Well,
The officials are trying
we'll just
to
let that go out of
determine where it
bounds, I
went out
think.
of bounds.
yeah, they had no timeouts left. So even if they'd have connected on something long there, I doubt they would have been able to stop the clock on time anyway.
The defense lines up in the nickel. Calling an audible now. Number 88 in motion. They give it to the halfback.
Okay, well, you got a nice little run there.
Yep.
37.
Yeah, I was totally going to throw that long bomb play action pass, but then they didn't line up in a way that I could.
Well, that's okay. We receive the kickoff to start the second half, and then you'll get another chance.
Yep.
Kansas City, 13. Miami,
Well,
0.
I think it's time for that break for refreshments.
Okay, here we go.
And we're back.
Yes, and just a little halftime trivia. Out of the 16 passes that you've tried to throw in the first half, you've got 4 drops.
Yikes.
So 25% of the passes that you've thrown have been dropped.
Take a look at our
Well, but I also only have a completion percentage of 41%.
Yeah, that's true. You're not doing very good at passing here today.
Had a couple of overthrows, too.
Yeah.
You just stopped there and waited for the blocking this
Yeah,
up.
I thought maybe I would see if I could get that guy that always gets me from behind from the left side there to get blocked. But
Well, that was Adam Parkman you were waiting on.
yeah, I guess I could have waited for a long time then, hey?
Did he actually pick up somebody on that?
I don't know.
Yes,
yeah,
he did.
He did, just the wrong guy. And of course, on the other side, nobody picked up either of those two guys at all. So
Yeah.
I guess I wasn't going anywhere anyway.
There was no hope. All hope was lost.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah, you can't return kickoffs for touchdowns in this game. At least not if you play on all-pro difficulty.
I almost managed it,
Yeah, almost.
and then the referee got in the damn way.
Yeah, that was a once-in-a-lifetime thing, though.
breaking free. And
Well, that was kind of a lame and messy run.
Oh, you got 7 yards. What the heck?
Yeah, he's got an average of 7.1 yards a carry.
Yeah, well, it'll be slightly less than 7.1 yards now.
That it will.
Because he only got 7 yards exactly on that one.
Hurry up, Mills. What are you doing weaving in and out between guys?
And then he had to stop and firmly plant both feet, right? Look at that.
See,
You could have burned him there. You could have.
Could have done it again.
Well, that's okay. You got the first down. You'll just have to keep that one in your back pocket, for future reference, right?
Yeah, well, I've tried it once already, and I hit this guy in the hands, and he dropped it.
Yeah.
Use his speed to create run after the catch.
They have the lead, and one big reason is because they've done a real good job on the ground on first down.
Yeah, when you gain 5 yards or more, it sets you up in good second and third situations.
Allen.
Nope, you needed to plug that hole.
Well, that's okay.
Well, yeah.
That's a face mask. Basically all blocking on the line broke down and was non-existent.
Yeah.
Okay, Pete, we're going to give you a shot here. Because our main man is tired now.
Looks like he's changing the play. They give it to the halfback.
And besides that, he needs a little time to get his helmet on straight again after that.
They're going to keep testing this rushing defense.
The guy seems
Yeah, maybe that too.
every time
Yeah.
he touches the ball.
And this is the 5th play of this drive. They need 7.
Set, green, 7-4.
He tucks it away. Williams makes the play.
Well, you had to do a little bit of searching for a gap there, but
This is a tough physical team that likes to run the ball in just about any situation.
Okay, we got Clark out there.
Run the ball consistently,
He's the guy who can
it really
catch.
wears
So
down
he's
the
actually
interior
who we
line.
want out there right now.
Slow down
yeah, the guy that
pass
you
rush.
benched for dropping passes.
Yeah, oh yeah, fuck, I forgot about that. Yeah.
Yeah, well,
It looks like we're probably going to be throwing it to Marshall anyways, unless Mills comes open right away on the left.
yeah.
Which
There
he
you
did.
go.
Gets the pass off. Great throw. Madison records
Yeah, you want to
the
put the
side.
ball in his hands if you get a chance to, because he's the guy who is least likely to drop a pass.
Yeah, he's the best receiver on the team.
First and 10 here.
Although I guess Marshall's probably pretty unlikely to drop a pass too.
So with the ball
Yeah,
in the red
although
zone,
he did
they have a
drop
very
one
good
this game.
chance of extending that lead.
You know what, I'm going to run this anyways.
Yeah, might as well.
That defensive end's going to come around the corner and hit me.
Hand it off to the back.
Or not.
Yeah, you were one broken tackle away from a touchdown there.
Very consistent running the ball. He's given them a solid rushing attack today.
Alright, Clark, we're going to run a dive play.
This is the 8th play of this
See,
drive.
John likes that rushing attack where you're averaging 7-8 yards per carry, you know?
Yeah, he considers it adequate.
Yeah, he considers that to be perfectly adequate.
Or perhaps merely adequate.
Yeah. Oh no, he said you're doing a good job, so.
Now where the hell is that guy going?
I don't know, sometimes I wonder what the blocking patterns
It was just about
that occur in some of these plays is about, you know?
Yeah.
Snap the ball.
Personally, I think it would have been better if they had made it so that you could at least tell offensive linemen which way to angle block and that kind of stuff, you know?
Oh,
Yeah,
that's because
nobody,
Marshall went and decided to block the safety.
yeah, nobody blocked anybody there. I think the guy that next to the guy that Marshall was supposed to have came through too.
They're pretty comfortable running it, and falling short of the first isn't a big deal because you keep the clock moving.
Oh, God.
Uh-oh. Let's just hope you're close enough.
The kick is up.
Yes!
Wow.
Oh, man.
If you'd have been 2 yards further out, you would have missed that. Wow.
Yeah, that actually didn't even have a lot of power behind it. It was a flubbed kick.
Yeah.
I don't know, sometimes the meter just goes super slow, and that was one of the situations where it went super slow.
Yeah, I know. I mean, you know what? The number of years and the number of games that we've played and that kind of thing, you'd think that we'd be able to operate the kick meter just about flawlessly, right? But it just still seems to be a problem, and it probably always will be.
They're having no success running on first down.
Okay, well.
One reason why they find themselves on the short end of the stick right now. It's hard to have consistent success without balance.
Give it to the halfback. Number 96 takes him down at the 25. Trying to move the ball on the ground.
A running attack that is consistent and effective will help the offense dictate the pace of the game.
The backs are lined up in an eye. Dropping back. Slings it to the outside. Great throw. Stop behind the line.
You're not going anywhere.
But didn't go anywhere.
Nope, they were on him like glue.
Well, Ben French plays that pretty well, too, because he's a pretty smart player.
Yep, he is.
They dug themselves into a hole here, a long third down situation.
Well, look at that. My passing and rushing are basically equal.
Yeah, theirs.
Only one man in the backfield. Pressure.
Oh, come on.
Oh, it's fine. It's just a flat pass.
Well, look at that. Hit Danny Jones in the hands again.
Remains constant.
How long were they waiting on that flat pass?
I don't know. I think he was, you know, like I'd have to look at the replay to see what was going on, but I'll bet you it was one of those max protect schemes where they only sent like 2 or 3 guys out.
Maybe, yeah.
Here's the kick.
Because those kinds of plays are,
This one where it went out.
even if you don't get pressure, they're still a little easier to defend because you've got so many guys back in coverage, right? You know, receivers could have been, by the time he finally threw that, receivers were probably running back and forth in all directions all over the field, right?
All right, we got a favorable line shift.
Yep.
Hand it off.
You got a block. Oh.
I was trying to stay behind Golston, but he couldn't decide where he wanted to go.
He sets
Yep.
a threat on the ground and gets closer to 100 yards rushing.
Well, we're going to come in here and we're going to run a dive play.
3 coming up here.
Just a regular old dive play. Surely this will work.
Maybe. It just kind of depends on whether or not guys skip their blocks or not, right?
Receives the handoff. Penn is the guy who's there to bring him down at the 41.
Well, you managed to advance it almost to the first down
Just
marker.
goes to show you that the coach trusts the guy to hang on to the ball.
And now they're not giving you any hint of what they're doing.
Parkman will get it to us.
Back handoff.
Or not.
Nagy
Nope.
puts him down
Couldn't
at
fit
the
through that gap.
40-yard line. Number 86 wasn't able to get anything going on that.
What are you
They
doing?
got there and shut that play down very quickly.
Oh,
That's
come
just
on.
the case of studying game film this week paying off. When you know what they like to run in certain situations, you can anticipate the play call and stop the play before it even gets started.
Fumble. The home
Oh, yeah.
God damn it.
Coach has decided to take advantage of his ability to challenge a bad call right here.
Yeah, the NFL wanted to
Gotta
make
sub
sure
a
that
running
there
back
were
in
never
there.
any questionable calls that determine a winner and loser at the end of the game. That's why they put the rule in.
Yeah, that's a fumble. He was still standing upright.
Come on, Ron Dorsey.
when it
or
came
not,
out.
Bo Jenkins. Come on, Bo Jenkins.
The coach took a chance, knew he'd have to lose a timeout, but that's the way
You
it
can
goes.
take those
Turned out
hits.
to be a good call, even though it was challenged and they lost. The only thing they lost
Yeah,
in the
well.
end was a timeout. The game would have been much greater had it gone the other way.
Oh, this is a tough position to be in now.
Rushing on first down has not worked out for them today. Less than a 2 yard per carry average.
That's why they're losing. You got to be able to get yards on first down.
Wade records the tackle at the 36. Gain of 2. 9 yards to go. They'll go from the I formation. Butler goes in motion. Throws it, and he hits his target. Runs through the tackle.
And he's going to run back.
96.
Yeah, he did that fancy break tackle
Run backwards 10
escapee
yards.
thing, but it didn't work for him, yeah.
First down marker just inside the 27. Changing things up along the defensive front.
The defense really bears down on third down.
Boston makes the stop at the 24-yard line. They went through the middle and picked up a first down.
That's a good job of separating out of the defensive lineman. They created a crack, he saw it, and made his move.
They're having no success running on first down.
Stuff like a turkey. I mean, less than 2 yards isn't very good.
Thomas stops him at the 16-yard
Now, now they're
line.
pounding it right at you.
Good success running
Yeah,
the
well,
ball
they can
this way.
afford to. They were gifted with wonderful field position.
Hey, it's not my fault that Bo Jenkins can't hold on to the ball.
Have to get
Should have drafted a halfback and put him at quarterback.
now to do that as they're in the red zone. Going to the left.
Yeah, look at this, eh?
He's inside the 10. And he's knocked out of bounds.
I'm not going to be able to stop them now. They're going to score on us.
It's the second time on this drive he's been able to move the chains. They need 7 yards for a touchdown. Only one man in the backfield. Hands it off. Dropped in the backfield for a short look.
Well, that's not a bad start inside your own 10.
That's because the defense did a good job anticipating the snap count. With an aggressive defense like this, a hard count could be an effective way to keep them off balance while trying to draw them offside.
Receives the hand.
Crunch.
And breaks the play up in the backfield. They may want to dump that play, John.
That's Zach Mack right there.
Yep, that was Zach Mack making the stop.
Go east and west in the backfield, you're in trouble. I try and run the ball.
Well,
right
now they're in
out.
a shotgun formation.
Indicate the speed that these guys have to the outside.
Butler goes in motion.
Yeah. Oh, they jumped.
And now they're going to start from even further back.
Yeah,
Who was that jumped?
I don't know.
Moved a little early there.
Yeah, the rule for the offensive line is once you put your hand down, you can't move until the ball snaps.
The offense has had trouble moving the sticks on third down so far. Closing in. It's Riddle. Nearly picked off.
Have a look at this big defensive lineman. He couldn't get to the quarterback, so he got his hands up and he knocked it down.
And it's up.
Okay. You
Well, they got a field goal.
You spotted them 3. Don't do that again.
Hey, man, don't tell me what to do. We're going to run that play again someday.
Yeah, I know, but when you're ahead 16-0, you punt.
Nah. I'm just so tired of getting stuffed and being stuffed over and over and over again in our own end of the field. It's just crap.
Well, see, that's what defensive games are about.
Nah.
Hand off to the tailback. Nagy stops him at the 28-yard line. 2-yard gain. About 8 yards. Rhodes, the motion man. Hand it off. Phillips takes him down at the 35.
There's no need to pass the ball today until this defense shows they can stop the run.
3rd and maybe 1.
Well, you can run out the third quarter now, unless you decide to take a dive up the middle in there.
No, I'll run out the third quarter.
So we've reached the end of the third quarter. So let's pick up the action. 3rd and 1 coming up on this play. Rhodes goes in motion. Gets the call. The 40. And he goes out at the 47-yard line.
All right.
We'll just run stretch plays over and over.
Well, you know what? If they want to play man lock, they're vulnerable to that kind of thing. So.
He makes quick cuts and he gets through the hole so fast.
Nickel back in this time.
Yellow, 74.
Throwing.
Well, he caught it that time.
That he did.
At the 29. Johnny has great touch.
Now you say, what's his strength? What does he do best? Well, you can see it right there. It's his accuracy that puts this guy on a whole nother level.
Jenkins sends a man in motion. Allen.
Oh, somebody came through the middle of the line and got me.
Yep, that fast linebacker
They
again.
really hustle on the defensive side of the ball. They're very good.
Well, we gotta let Scott Pete get some of the glory too. Or not Scott Pete, Pete Clark.
Yeah.
Whatever, they're both called Pete, it doesn't matter. The same guy, basically.
Well, no, not
Same
quite.
guy. You
Not
know, one's a
quite the
defensive
same
tackle, one's
guy.
a running back. Same guy.
Yeah, you think they're going to run that same coverage again?
Yeah.
The throw.
Oh, that time he didn't commit to it though, eh?
Yeah, he actually held off on that. He's like, I know he's going to do it again.
Well, also,
They know he's going to do it
that's
again.
that sort of cheapy jam coverage thing where he runs into him down there. Like he actually ran into Clark when Clark was running that route, eh?
Well, that's okay.
Yellow, 58.
See if we can get it to Rhodes.
Dropping back. Throws it.
Oh, he dropped it.
Can't come up with
He
it.
had it, he dropped it.
Right out of his hand.
Damn
I
it.
tell you, that was a tough one. When you're playing in these types of conditions,
Well,
even the easy
this one's at the edge of your range.
That it is. I got to kick it perfect, but I think I've made one from here before.
Yeah, you've made one from here before, but
Will that be good enough? Probably not.
I don't know. Let's see. That's going to be a bit short. Yeah, just you needed almost 100 power in order to make that, I think.
Yeah, probably.
From there, yeah. I think if you don't get 100 power there, you're not going to make it.
First and 10.
If only Rhodes hadn't dropped that.
If only that guy had the kick power that was advertised in the draft.
Yeah, that would have been a sure thing then.
Hand it off.
God damn.
Number 52 is the guy who's there to bring him down at the 48-yard line. Breaks free of the defense. That makes the stop at the 40-yard line. Pick up a
Man, it's like ground chuck on both sides of the ball now.
Well,
They need to reach
with
the
4 wide
32-yard
receivers out
line.
here, I think that the likelihood of them running now is a little bit less. They might try a shotgun run or something, but
Shotgun. Throwing short
No, they're going to
his
try a
left.
flat pass.
yeah.
Miller created problems in the backfield on that play. He lofted that ball to his waiting receiver.
This is one of those passes.
Flat pass, NFL 2005. It's
Yeah.
in the game.
It's a receiver's job to
Yeah,
get
really,
there
eh?
just as the pass arrives.
They need to reach the 38-yard line to convert.
Well, you've held them to basically no
Starts
offense.
out of the shotgun. Throws it.
But they did that chintzy trade thing on the left.
Brings him down. At the 29.
Yeah, it's pretty hard to deal with that. Basically, I've tried variations where I'm rushing 4 in order to get pressure from that side, because I've discovered that you have to basically eat up the block of the center if you're really going to have a shot at it, right? Come on!
He's at the 20.
Jeez.
He's finally brought down. For 1.
Let me show you what happened on that run. This guy absolutely tees off on the defender. I mean, he puts him right on his back.
Yeah, you got a lot of 2-for-1 blocks on that play.
Yeah, well, you know what? That was pretty chintzy, but what can you do?
Gets the call.
Okay,
That was an almost
score
perfect
points.
run in that type of
Hey, I'll try. I'll do my best, damn it.
You know what, though? That was a momentum changer, that field goal they got on the last play, last possession.
Nah, that's just scripted garbage.
comes in for the extra
No,
point.
you went for it on 4th down and lost the ball.
Yeah, well, that was also scripted garbage.
Good. The home
And then we've
team
been drop pass
finally
after drop pass after drop pass. It's enough to drive you insane.
booming kick downfield. From the 4. To the 20.
Run!
Oh, I couldn't get past that last guy. He just lost his block at the last second.
Yep.
It's 1st and 10. Allen. Phillip makes the tackle at the 41. Allen eclipses the 100-yard mark on that carry. Five yards to go. Jenkins sends a man in motion, directing traffic. Under pressure, gets the pass off. Simpson is...
Well, he's catching him now.
Bring him down at the 49. Jenkins.
Well, that time anyway.
Yeah, he can really fire it in there when he needs to.
1st and 10. He sees something in the defense. Looks like he's calling an audible. Going to the air on 1st down. Throws it, and it's caught. Lincoln stops him.
We'll just throw it in front of him.
Yeah.
He backed way the hell up there.
Yeah, I think they were in some kind of a dime coverage there by the looks of it. At least they audibled to it anyway.
Calling an audible now.
I too like to play the 11-man box against the long bomb pass.
Pass play here on 1st down. With the throw, he hits his receiver. Bryant makes the tackle at the 28. Allen gains about 7 yards on that reception. They need to reach the 25 to convert.
Hey, you're above 50% now.
Oh, finally. Oh, look at this. They're going to crowd everybody down the line again.
Yeah.
I think we're going to hit Marshall now. Or easily.
Slings it out left side. He's at the
Yeah, those linebackers were out there pretty wide, eh?
10-yard line.
See, what I've noticed that they tend to do against you after a while when you do the stretch run thing and then you throw those outs to the outside is they'll start playing man flats, right?
Jenkins with a man in motion. Passing on 1st down. Throwing. And he hits his target. Diving tackle at the 5. Good read.
Okay,
finding the
maintain
single
possession of the ball. Take the 3 if you have to.
5 yards away from the end zone. Road comes in motion. On the carry.
All right.
And Clark gets his rushing touchdown.
Yeah, we needed that. Good job.
Yep, he just lowered his shoulders and got the short.
Oh, you
yardage
said
they
score, and
needed.
I did. But also, too, I think I overcame that block from earlier. Even managed a slant pass.
Yep. Yeah, well, I noticed what they were doing, and the reason that you were stalling is because in order to counter what you were doing, they started sending the linebackers out to the flats and playing man lock, so they've got two guys covering on the outside on each side, right? So when you went back to the middle of the field again, you know, like that sort of, they gave you room to do that, right?
They'll return this one. From the 5-yard line. He lost it.
Oh!
Nice. Run that in. We need that one too. Oh, just decline the penalty.
See, here I almost thought that it was a something or other penalty on our side of the ball, but apparently not.
Well, what a shift that was. Now all of a sudden we're in the driver's seat.
Yeah, well, they had it coming.
And the extra point is good.
Are you giving the video screen the finger there,
Yes, I am.
Rectify-X?
I am. They deserve it. They had it coming, okay?
Put up points in bunches.
Okay.
And this is the exact same kick as the last kickoff.
From the 3-yard line. The home team need to rebound.
Well, let's see what we can do now.
21-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Nayland, the lone back. Anthony sends a man in motion. Hands it off.
Oh! Well, you know what? That's fine. You forced him up back inside, and then he wasn't able to follow his blockers properly.
Yeah.
That worked out in your
Ball on their
favor.
own 32.
Well, these guys have a season average of like no passing yards.
Frank
Yeah.
records the stop at the 35. They run it again.
Yeah, you want to keep the defense.
Well, it seems
guessing.
like they've been
You wanna
running the
put
ball a
the
lot,
downfield,
eh?
which they
Yeah,
didn't
really.
do here.
They need 6.
But I don't, with trailing by 20 points at this point in the game, I don't think they have time to keep doing that.
They'll go from the shotgun.
They left that back in the block.
Trying something
Yeah.
to the left.
Ooh, boy.
Johnson.
Toby Johnson laying on the big hit. That's not expected from him.
Who take pride in making hits like that.
But I guess he's putting in the extra 110% there.
Yeah,
Really
well,
wants you to win this game.
I guess, eh?
Anthony out of the gun. Dropping back. Throwing. Incomplete.
Danny Jones.
Positioned perfectly to get
Yep.
to that.
That's about the 4th pass knocked down for him again in this game.
Plus all those dropped interceptions.
Well, including the dropped interceptions, yeah. He's dropped 2 interceptions that I can remember.
This punt will be his 9th.
That one there is, you know, when he reaches up with one hand to knock it down, though, I mean, that's basically a legitimate pass knockdown, I think.
Here's the punt.
Yep.
If he gets 2 hands on it, it's a dropped interception.
It's 1st and 10. Directing traffic. Calling an audible now. Looks like he's changing the play. Gets the call. Phillips
There you go, Clark.
at the 41.
Get that rushing yardage.
Gain of 9 on the play.
We'll just run Clark for a little while.
Well, you know what? Nothing wrong with running the ball here and taking a couple of more minutes off the clock.
You know what? I'm going to run it here anyways.
Yeah, I would. You're ahead by 20 points with less than 4 minutes to play. I mean,
I also might blow past him and get a touchdown.
yeah, you never know.
Give it off to the back.
Even if you don't, that's that safety that's got to make the tackle over there, right?
Yep. Yeah, he dropped back real quick, didn't he?
Yeah.
He knew they were in deep shit.
Nothing fancy either. He just goes right at the defense to move those chains.
It's 1st and 10. Changing the play now.
Green, 25.
Hand it off. Leslie with the tackle.
Well, I saw the hole, I just couldn't get through it quick enough.
Yep. Well, the problem is you have to slow down so you can control your player enough to be able to get through the gap. And then when you do that, well, then that makes the blocker have to hold on to his block longer too, right? So, but you have to be patient, because if you're hitting the accelerate button while you're trying to do that, you're never going to make it through there, because you won't be able to steer well enough to get there, right? Oh, you're making a living throwing that.
Well, they're giving it to me, man.
Yeah.
No other team so far is just giving that away, man.
Yeah, look at that. He's got 100 yards receiving to add to his 100 yards rushing. I think he's going to be the player of the game this
No, maybe,
time around.
maybe.
They have 1st and 10 here.
But they're giving it away for free, man. Like, I don't know what to say.
Yellow, 25.
Rhodes
Not
comes
man
in
coverage.
motion. Allen with the
Well, managed to break a tackle there.
Boom. Now that is what football's all about.
It's 2nd down and 7 to go.
Hey there, buddy.
Well, it looks
Mr.
like
Safety.
man coverage now.
He sees something in the defense.
Easily. He's out there all alone in a single coverage.
Yep. Wow, look at that press.
Rolling left.
Yeah, just run.
Bad things happen when you go to the air.
That's right. You're already outside. There's nobody in front of you. Just pull the ball down and run.
Oh, that was a defensive end that ran me down. They got fast defensive ends on this team, I tell you.
Well, see, Bo Jenkins has got, like, I think low 60s speed, so he's not like a turtle, but he's not a track star either, right? He's not gonna run away from too many people.
Well, that's not the adjustment you would expect.
Yeah, well, probably not quite what you were hoping for either, but that's okay. Assuming nothing goes wrong on this play, you should be able to just let the clock run out.
Aimed it off to the back. Dropped behind the line for a loss of a couple. Allen couldn't get out of the backfield.
That was just a defensive line getting lower than the offensive line. When your defensive guys up front can control the line of scrimmage, it makes it very difficult to move the ball on offense.
You're feeling a little better now, are you?
Yeah. But I'm not going to do anything here to get back at them last minute today.
Final gun.
Just because it's raining and you never know what's going to happen.
On behalf of BA Sports,
Well,
John
we did
Madden,
okay.
Jill Eric, and this is Al Michaels saying,
On the bright side, you didn't throw any interceptions.
Did I actually get a completion percentage over 50?
I think so, yeah.
Well, managed to get a lot of rushing yards.
Yeah, you did manage to pile up 173 yards on the ground. Oop. And 211 yards passing. So you had the one fumble there as a turnover, but other than that, well, things went fairly well.
Lots of possession time.
Yeah.
Hey, look, I actually managed
You completed 59% of your passes.
a somewhat average completion percentage.
Yeah.
And a somewhat average rating.
And there you go. There's Allen with a 100-yard game. Clark averaging 4 yards per carry. So you managed to get a few yards on the ground after a slow start. He had like a 100 plus yard receiving game too. In fact, he caught 9 passes. We can tell who the new focus of your offense is now.
Well, I mean, he was just the guy who was open, right? So he's the guy who I threw to.
Yep, and ultimately you ended up with 5 drop passes. So they did get it together in the second half. Right? They had a terrible first half trying to catch the ball, but they did all right in the second half.
Yep.
Well, look at that. I got 6, 7, 8, 9 tackles for a loss. And only 1 sack, and that was
you.
Me. Yep. I got the only sack of the game.
There you go.
No interceptions. Danny Jones with 4 pass defenses again.
Danny Jones ate a Butterfinger before.
Yeah. Well, there were at least 2 like really for real legitimate chances for him to get an interception, but what can you do?
See, Jones walks up to Mills and says, "I thought you said this was the Stickum jar."
Yeah. Oh well. Anyway, Max Miller on the kickoff coverage team picks up the fumble and scores a touchdown.
Well, maybe he'll improve from that too, you know what? Because I think he's one of our backup defensive backs.
Yeah, and you missed that one long field goal attempt. But other than that, you didn't do too bad.
Yeah, I even managed to not miss a flubbed kick.
Yeah. Well, let's see how the other guys did. Well, he only had a 51.3 passer rating. He completed 44% of his passes. And this guy had almost a 100-yard game. That guy had a couple of nice runs.
Yep, I think he was the backup relief guy.
Yeah. And then they had the quarterback sneak up the middle there at one time for 8 yards. Yeah, they had one long-ish run of 27 yards. That was pretty much the longest play I gave up from scrimmage, I think. Yeah, it was. They didn't get much in the way of passing yardage, though.
Yeah, well, apparently their season average is like 148 yards passing a game.
Yeah.
It's really low.
Well, they had 3 drop passes. And it looks like he threw 25 passes, so...
Yep.
And they ran about the same amount. And look at that. The 2 safeties are the guys chasing the running backs down and making those tackles.
Yep. Unfortunately, they're also hard to run over.
Yeah.
Most safeties are.
They got no sacks. 1 fumble. That was it for that. Made him punt 9 times.
Wow.
So, I guess we'll see who the player of the game is. I'm pretty sure it's going to be Allen.
Yep, it's Allen.
It is. It's Allen. That was an easy one to pick. He was the entire offense just about.
That he was.
Yeah.
Well,
Anyway,
you know what? Pete Clark will have to do his job for him if he ever gets hurt.
You know what? Pete Clark is going to be a role player, I think. He's going to be the relief man, because I think with those kinds of performances, you need to make Allen the feature guy.
I just need to get another back just like Allen.
Well, maybe next year, but for now, you got him.
Yep.
Anyway, until next time.
I'm Rugby5.
And I am Sandman99.
Have a good one.